I'm Marissa, and I'm here today with...
I'm Dan Snow.
I'm Adrian Leor.
I'm Ethan. I go by Gardner Ethan.
Thanks, guys, for being here. We just had a super fun session, and I feel like there's no better way to start this interview for you all to tell us how you met.
On the street.
On the street.
We started making music before we even knew what each other's names.
That's crazy.
There was this guy, Ari. He was like Ari at home. He has this... I don't even know how to describe this,
Yeah, it's like a walking, one-man band. He has, the piano, the speakers, everything is just there.
Back.
So me and Adrian were walking down the street, and we see him off in the distance. There's just, this fucking party going on behind him. I'm like, yo, I think that guy's big on the gram. We should jump on that.
And what street is this? You're at Park or just
I think it was, the one, right after where the park is on.
Washington Square Park,
just
okay.
kind of, walking down that.
Yeah.
And if you look at the live stream, not the one that got posted, there's actually another video, but we kind of walk up on this dude, and we're just watching there with our two guitars, and Ari looks at us like, oh, musicians. It's me and Adrian. Ethan hadn't come into the picture yet. We jump in.
Yeah. We entered the frame.
We jump into that shit mid-song. Ari's like, yo, jump on, and off rip, just absolutely kill it, destroy it. And then Ethan pulls up once the song's done, and he's like, I want to do another one with y'all. Let's do one. So we walk for a bit, and then we get this riff on the fucking recorded in the mix, and then Ethan raps on it. Basically just magic, the stars aligned. And then at that point, Ethan loved the song so much.
It was right at the moment.
Wait, so was this just a different song, or was this whole
No, it was two songs on Ari's channel. He loved the first one so much that hasn't even been posted yet. Y'all will probably like it too. But once he heard that, he was like, let's do another one. And then that was Hold Me.
Wow.
And Ethan
Which
loved
is what
it.
you guys just performed.
Yeah, what we
New
just
single
did.
coming out.
Yes, man.
New single coming out soon. Get ready.
So, I guess Ethan, tell him about after.
They were kind of figuring it out as they were playing it, and it didn't have lyrics at first. It was just kind of these melodies that came to you guys instinctually. And I was like, we should write something. We should, after the live stream. So we did that. We performed it. There were people all around on the street corner. It was really, really fun. Shout out to Ari for creating that experience for us.
Shout out to Ari.
Yeah, I want to meet
Shout out to
Ari. I saw the video.
He's a saint. Literally a saint.
Ari, when you watch this, thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
We owe the
Shout
world
out
to you.
Ari.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great musician.
From the bottom of our hearts,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Yeah,
Seriously.
it was so awesome to see you guys perform that song, and it seems like you've been together in a band forever. So it's crazy to hear that you just met last week, and it was just this chemistry. I guess something that off the bat I really admire about each of you is that you're very confident and seem really inspired and driven. What gives you that energy? I really do. What keeps you going on days when you feel not so great?
Marijuana.
Fact.
Oh no, just a little bit. No, you're also positive and I don't know. It's really contagious.
Nah, I'm just messing around with you. To be honest, it's just the love of music.
Yes.
The love of music, that's everything. That's how we all met. That's how we all met here, just the love and passion.
Yeah.
The feeling every day to wake up and be like, we can create something for the world.
Yeah.
We can make love right here, right now, for the entire world to hear.
Music.
Yes.
To listen to.
Yes.
Hey, nice saying. I like what you're thinking, but yeah, musically, all that. That's the love for it. That's the answer to love.
So cool. How did each of you get your start in playing? Because it was cool to see each of your different technical skills. You have this very raspy lower voice, and you have this higher harmony that's coming in. And Ethan is obviously Ethan, bringing his confidence and everything into there. How did you guys get started in music?
For me, it was kind of a fucking lightning strike out of nowhere. So, fun fact, I'm a software engineer and I'm about to get fired. I'm not going back to that shit because this is. But up until that point, which is about a year and a half ago, that was where my focus was at. It was just college I played it straight, right? And then about a year and a half ago, I found my voice. I have been playing guitar for like basically since high school and middle school. I played clarinet, and I was like, this is not gonna get any chicks. I'm gonna start doing guitar.
So
yeah, like that was the initial. So then, like I went with the guitar until basically I was 23, and.
How old are you? I don't know any of this, by the way.
I'm 25. We're not like.
I didn't even know. I never thought about your job. I didn't even know. I never asked you.
Yeah,
your
it's
job.
great. It's like, have you seen?
I'm learning now. You're a software engineer.
Have you seen Severance?
Nah.
No, it's like I was gonna make a joke. It's like the Audi and the Innie are like really two completely different
Hell
people.
yeah.
I'm learning so much right now.
Yeah. So.
Wait, how old are you?
I was 25. How old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh, you're also 25.
Oh, shit.
You're 25?
Yeah, 25.
All right, we're all of age, thank God.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hey, we're just learning. We're just learning here.
Yeah.
Tune in today, folks, to the new show.
Yeah.
Welcome. Tune in to Learning with us.
An interlearning.
Learning your age. And, no, literally, I swear to
You
God,
job?
we just met.
What's your job?
Yeah, what's your
Life. Fuck.
Life.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Holy shit, that's my
Amazing.
fucking job.
Fire.
Yeah, no, but we're really all just meeting each other right now. Like,
Actually.
getting to know each other more.
Yeah.
And like,
Those are all the most inspiring stories.
it's fucking great. It's wild to me that
How much you
so
getting
much
paid
is-
though? For babysitting that fucking joke. That's such a joke, fucker. Give me, what's the like?
What was the question?
So how did you, Ethan, get your start?
I've just been writing since I was a kid. Like
I was like,
fucking 11 or 12.
Get you with your own jokes.
Yeah, I think 11 or 12. Like elementary school, I
even have
started
the
like
light.
writing raps.
So cool. Yeah, I was listening to your stuff on Spotify, which is not what we just heard today in the Evergreen session.
Yeah, it's on
but I
SoundCloud.
feel I love it. I love it. It feels the weekend inspired.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
You got that a
it
lot?
is certainly.
Okay.
Like I love the weekend.
Cool. I love it, and I feel like you're so good at branding yourself. You have such a great brand identity with those strawberry. Like now, every time I see a strawberry, I think of you. So how important do you think branding is for artists today?
I feel like I just gravitated towards that as a fan.
Yeah.
When artists have like this world that they built and like different ways fans can like dive deeper into the work and the experience of being a fan.
But it's hard to do that in such an authentic way, and I feel like when I look at you, I'm like, that's him.
Thanks.
And, like, so yeah.
It took a lot of like getting it wrong and like not knowing, because it's like a very like, I feel like it took a lot of thinking to come up. Like the strawberry took forever.
Right, and it's like you look at it and people are like, oh, like it's just natural, but like obviously there's a whole strategy behind it. So I admire that a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a strategy. It's
not
just like,
sorry,
it's
not
just a
strategy,
vibe.
not to make it all business.
Yeah,
but
no,
like
no.
you know what I
It's
mean?
totally a
You're
strategy.
doing your thing.
Yeah.
It's working.
Yeah. Thank you.
So obviously we all live in New York. What is the best part about being a musician in New York, and where are some of your favorite places to hang out and play? Besides the street with Ari.
Anywhere else on the street? Like, literally.
Yeah, anywhere. Just
Like we literally play
everywhere.
It's nice to hear that's still going on too, because I feel like a lot now, like it's harder for like everyone's connecting on the internet, especially for younger people. So it's cool to see that you guys. I mean, there's nothing wrong with meeting on the internet, but it's awesome that you guys really like formed this like connection in person.
Like before we met Ethan, all of these songs were written in the subway, in a street, out in the park, all of them, in front of people, and like not even doing it to like make money, just to share it with the world,
having fun.
Yeah.
Just just being in the moment.
And off camera earlier, we were talking about like going to different jams and stuff. Like, are there any like venues that you go to?
Okay, yeah. there's a few. So there's a house party. Maybe I shouldn't say this one, but Polly's house party every once is
Shout out.
fucking shit. It's gonna happen next week. Maybe I'll send you the party poll. Like, we'll see. I don't
Hopefully
know.
the people that are watching this, I mean,
They
there are
probably
all
already
good
know
people
it.
that are like in the same kind of thing that we're
Team
doing.
pushing. It's so fun. No. But if not,
Awesome.
there is About Last Night. That's what About Last Night BK on Wednesdays at 9. That was a cool one.
Right.
But, yeah.
Sick. Well, do you guys want to talk any more about Hold On? I know the single's coming out next week. The song was just created last week, and it already sounds like it's top of the charts hit. So, anything you want to promote and say to anyone watching?
I feel like the experience of recording it was really interesting because we had these like voice memos of, they had one from the subway, and then we had one from like that street near Washington Square. And we actually like sampled that in the beginning of the record. And Brandon, the engineer, he just like tried to like
shout out Brandon.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, wait, tell us about Brandon.
Shout out Brandon.
He's cool. Brandon Peralta at Hammered Sound Studios.
Amazing.
Hey, shout out Brandon.
Yeah,
all thanks to him.
The recording sounded great. I got a nice sneak peek earlier, so
hell yeah.
Excited to hear that.
Yeah.
Do you guys plan on coming up with a artist name together, or starting like a
like we made one song in 2 days, so I think we still need to make more music and see what the fuck else is gonna happen inside that studio. Because like we walked out of that, like we made the Nuke and then like some Manhattan Project shit. We're like, whoa, this just happened.
Wow.
And then
and
we
I
all
heard it
went.
was your first time recording.
Yeah,
ever,
I didn't
which is
sleep
crazy.
that night. Like we left at 3. I went to my office at 8.
No way.
Because I was so excited and just like slammed 2 Celsiuses and I just like.
Bro, that shit was so funny.
I was like, yo, I'm going to the office, dude. I had my headphones on.
No, but that's the attitude of someone who's really like driven and like you're gonna make it because you know that you are.
I had no idea we'd find that in that studio though. Like my expectation for, because I never heard my voice recorded or just our music recorded.
Which is crazy because you have such a like recording artist kind of voice, like very, you know, it sounds like you've been doing this for a while. So
I didn't even know you had a job until just now.
Well, I don't have a fucking single. What else would I be doing?
I didn't even think of it. It's like, what does this guy do all day?
So this guy plays too much music to like.
I think somebody asked me. Somebody asked me. They were like, "What do those guys do?" I was like, "I think they just go around and play music."
That's what it seems like.
Basically,
playing the guitar on the street.
Basically.
Cool.
We're just freestyling. That's all we're doing. We're just in the moment freestyling, doing our thing, having fun.
Do you have any advice for anyone who's trying to do a similar thing? Like how?
Don't try to do. Wait. Actually, I have really good advice.
Yes.
I have really good advice.
Really good.
I believe you.
So follow your heart is cool, but that shit is cliche.
That's what you have to do.
Like,
that's the number one.
Don't try to do something similar. When I learned how to sing, the reason I found my voice so fast is because I wasn't doing covers. I was going to the bathroom and just spilling my guts out without words, without just singing for the sake of expression. And I didn't learn a cover. To this day, I know like 2 covers.
Wow.
But because I never tried to sound like somebody else, I found myself.
Yeah.
So I would say like, because you hear people all the time when they sing, they're trying to emulate or copy somebody else.
Yes.
Like, I think everybody's capable of that pure self-expression. And if you could find that, people are going to really hear you, like, for what you are. But it's scary.
Yeah.
And I think that's what any artist, any great artist should strive for.
Oh yeah, I respect that. You have fun songs, very you, individual.
Thank you.
Do you guys have any advice for artists who are trying to do their thing, or just maybe scared of stepping out and like maybe they think like, oh, I kind of like to write songs at home, but I don't know how to meet people. I don't know.
We had a conversation when we first started writing Hold Me, where it was like, you guys were like, you're like clearly like in the studio, like in the lab, like writing stuff, and then you guys are always outside performing, and like those like jumping into those things. I think it's like just like do the thing that you're afraid to do.
Yeah.
I would say this.
Like, what'd you say to me about performance? You were like, if you're performing in the subway at Myrtle Broadway, you're fearless. Like no audience is gonna be like, more ruthless than that.
It's like
so like
the XP points you get from playing at a fucking subway in front of like 3 people, like not even a huge crowd, pouring your heart out to one stranger with full vulnerability is a very difficult thing to do. And if you can touch that person's heart, then when you go in front of people that are there to see you, it's going to be walk in the park.
Yeah, I think just honestly, just going back to what I was saying, follow your heart. Really just, and whatever your heart says, and not what anybody else says. If you go by what other people tell you how to depict your life and live your life, that's not gonna work in music. You gotta just, and I think music kind of helps you to just like, break through everything, and it just lets you become this person that you were never able to imagine of being, like capable of being, or like I don't know. It just helps you break through, I guess, this crazy thing.
I see. I mean, music is the connecting force. It's so nice to just be around people that are playing
the universal language.
Yes.
The universal language that everybody can understand.
I feel
Brandon told us something yesterday. Yeah. He was like, dude, it can bring enemies together. What the fuck?
That's true,
What? That's crazy.
It's an energy.
So I'm just like, if music can bring enemies together, imagine what else it can do. I'm in. I'm in.
I feel so much more like calm and like comfortable since performing on the street with them.
Yeah.
Like just everywhere, or like taking every performance, like getting booked at the Bitter End like 8 hours before the show.
Played Bitter End last night or 2 nights ago.
Yeah. Just like saying yes to all that stuff has made me like a more comfortable like, person.
That's good advice too. I feel like to just say yes instead of like shying away from things.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like doing these interviews, but it's something that I want to do.
So
I'm like, no, I love doing them. Sorry, I love doing them so much, but I tell myself no because I have a lot of anxiety. So I'm like, don't do it. But same thing with music, where it's like it's scary to play in front of people, and like you could psych yourself out and say like, no, I'm not good enough, or like I'm gonna like you. I mean. You were saying like you may have messed up a little bit.
I was just thinking about that.
No one else knows except for you. Like if you have that confidence in you to just like do your thing, then that's all that matters.
Yeah, I guess. I just feel like it's just being okay with it not being like perfect and like taking it as a learning thing. Like when we performed at the Bitter End, I fucked up my verse. Like, I did the first 3 bars, and then I tripped around for the rest of the verse into the last 2 bars. But nobody's heard the song yet. Nobody knows the words.
Yeah.
And I think that realizing that and being like, okay, it's cool. Like, it definitely was enjoyable, and it was good. And like, being cool with that.
Yeah, I bet no one noticed. It wasn't like you were like, oh, shit, sorry, guys, I messed up. Like,
and it also made us we rewrote the verse a little bit.
Right. Oh.
So it like took us back to like, okay, that was a little tricky and weird to do on stage and didn't really fit. Let's like get that a little smoother. And then now I do the verse like it's muscle memory. As we rewrote it.
Sounds good.
Well, what is it? Hold Me? Hold Me. It's coming out sometime soon in the next couple weeks. No,
should just pick a date right now.
Date yet?
Date. I want to do this shit ASAP. Like, honestly, we can do Wednesday. Let's fucking
What's today? May?
They're on a roll. May 18th?
I think last month.
Yeah.
Last
month? Yeah. Put that shit out in April.
It's coming out last month.
Coming out last week. We out here, Brooklyn, New York. We out here, Brooklyn, New York, last week.
Yes.
We're out here.
Well,
but it's out now on SoundCloud.
It's out now on SoundCloud. And now it's out on Evergreen live sessions too.
That's you.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you guys
Thank you
so
all.
much. I'm
Thank
so
you
inspired.
all.
It was great to talk to you all.
Love.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clap for us.